Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In the shotgun, it's Carr. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
First down throw for Carr. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Carr working out of the gun. He's going to pick up the first down and more. Gain of 12 and a first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd and a yard. Carr to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and Tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
A gain of 16 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
They send a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, Carr. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Now, second down throw from Carr. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Minnesota. No problem there on the extra point. And the Vikings have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one. Through the end zone, it's a touchback. First and 10. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster Jahmyr Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Third and long for Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. They'll run with Gibbs, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. This pass is caught by Scott. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, New England. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Pats come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 97 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. The extra point, up and good. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Rodgers now. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, New England. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Patriots will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On first down, Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Second down, Carr. This one, deep downfield for Chase.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
He'll find his man, Nicole Hardman. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. 2nd and 7. Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
3rd and short yardage. It's Rodgers. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he's going to lose big yardage there, though we do have a flag. Let's see what the call is. Third and goal.
Get 300. Get 300.
To throw, it's Rodgers. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
I mean this with all due respect, and I know anytime anyone says that, they're getting ready to be very mean, but this is not what the kickers are known for. To ask them to pick up this 1st down with their legs against this defense, either keep the offense out there and go for it, or just let him come out on 4th down and do his job.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and it'll be 3rd down. Now, Carr. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Carr now. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
In the shotgun, it's Carr. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Carr. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick-6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Here's Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
First down throw for Carr. thrust. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Carr working out of the gun. He'll get this out to his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They bring Chase in motion. Back is Carr. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard. Finding room to the 20. And he'll be taken down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. On 1st and 10, Carr. He's got it at the 7. And the Vikings have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 11 yards as they move the chains.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hubbard. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They bring Chase in motion. One more time, it's Hubbard. And this time, he's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Vikings.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams looked good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Go to 50.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! A big one there to start the second half. 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And he is going to be out of bounds. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Wilson's going to get this one on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
Great job by the defense seeing this jet sweep unfold. They're able to get right to the point of contact and take this guy down for a loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one caught by Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On third down, Rodgers. That one taken in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Pats go up by 7. 28-21. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Carr. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there. Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Go to 50. Hey, you block.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball,
that's over the middle and intercepted.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On 1st down, Carr. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd down, Carr. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
93.
Carr to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Vikings will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And that one will not over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. First down for Aaron. That's caught by Gibbs. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he will have a Patriots first down. I do believe he gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time. Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Hey, check 26. Hey, 88, 26. Look at you.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Rodgers here on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Jump out! Get 300! Get 300! Go to 50!
A-Rod out of the gun here on third down. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 8.
6:30.
The master of play action, Rodgers. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, New England. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Fairbairn to add the extra point. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. To the left side, caught by Chase.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Carr now on second down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Minnesota. They bring Chase in motion. Carr now to throw on first down. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's caught. And he will score. Game on. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Off the play fake, Rodgers. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
Second down, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, New England.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block up. Back north.
To throw, it's Rodgers. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Hey, take 26. Hey, 88. 26.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Patriots first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Rodgers. That one is complete to Hardman. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Patriots. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Down. 180. 180. We're good. 694. 618.
Carr working out of the gun. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, We'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Handoff, Gibbs running left. Space to run, inside the 20. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, New England. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A return coming from the 14. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This is 1st and 10. Carr now going for it all. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. And that's not fooling anybody. Not this far back. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Here's 1st down. Carr. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10.
93.
Back is Carr. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money down.
That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. They hand it to Gibbs, and he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle.